kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Back in, cuts to his forward, take the shot, he scores!
Volleyball fans, and welcome to Peters Township High School for tonight's match between the Oakland Catholic Eagles and your Peters Township Indians. Your paid admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by students in an educational setting. By meeting the challenge of sportsmanship in the stands, you are providing a sound example for students as well as representing your community and school with dignity and pride. Please give the student-athlete participants your positive encouragement and support. For your safety, please make note of the nearest exit. We appreciate your cooperation in keeping our walkways clear by staying in the bleachers or in the designated standing areas. Please note that any spectator, regardless of age, who is under the influence of alcohol, drugs, using tobacco products, using offensive language, or displaying offensive behavior will be ejected from the match immediately. Thank you for your support and assistance, and enjoy the match. And now, for today's lineup. First, for the Oakland Catholic Eagles, number 3, Casey Ottaviano. Number 8, Naomi Jesenowski. Number 11, Flynn Anthony. Number 14, Karina Novak. Number 15, Isabella Stellatano. Number 24, Ava Barkich. Number 26, Sam Sproul. Number 27, Catherine Jezer. Number 30, Elizabeth Ford. Number 32, Andalucia Riley. Number 33, Ella Cucaro. Number 34, Taylor Signa. And number 35, Rachel Sweeney. The Eagles are coached by Emily Reeser, assisted by Jessica Moyer and Suzanne Gluckner. And now for your Peters Township Indians. A 5-foot junior defensive specialist, number 4, Izzy Myers. A 5'7" junior libero, number 7, Madison Tassone. A 5'6" senior setter, number 8, Emmy Pasquina. A 5'3" sophomore defensive specialist, number 9, Lauren Luppy. A 5'8" junior setter, number 10, Erin Herpy. A 6'2" senior middle blocker, number 11, Lauren Valente. A 5'7" sophomore outside hitter, number 12, Haley Pearson. A 5'11" sophomore outside hitter, number 16, Abby Willett. A 5'10" junior outside hitter, number 21, Kyle Keene. 5'10" junior opposite hitter, number 24, Bella Taylor. And a 5'8" junior middle blocker, number 25, Jocelyn Jakovic. The Indians are coached by Nikki Oakes, assisted by Zaza Storm and Brandon Hansen.
Welcome to Peters Township High School for tonight's match between your Peters Township Indians and the Eagles of Oakland Catholic. Taking a look at Peters' starting roster, you will have number 7, Madison Tassone as the libero, number 8, Emmy Plaskina, setting, number 10, Erin Herpy, setter opposite hitter, the senior middle blocker, number 11, Lauren Valentic. Number 12, Haley Pearson, outside hitter. Number 16, Abby Willett, outside hitter. And Jocelyn Jakovic will also be coming in as a middle blocker in the front row. So we're getting started. The Eagles of Oakland Catholic have the first serve. Pass by Herpy, set by Plaskina with a set right over the net. Valentic goes up with the block. A tip by Oakland Catholic, passed up by Tassone. Herpy sends it outside, and Tassone has a free ball over the net. Set goes to the outside for Oakland Catholic, and it's long, so that'll be a first point for the Indians. Ava Barkich from Oakland Catholic set that ball a little, or serve, hit that ball a little bit long. So now Emmy Pluskina for Peters Township goes back to serve. And that ball is passed up by Elizabeth Ford. They send a down ball over the net. Pluskina goes to Valentic in the middle. She sends that ball back over. Tight ball to the net. And a free ball comes back over to Peters Township. Pluskina sends it outside to Haley Pearson. And there's a hitting error for Peters Township, and it'll be a point inside out for Oakland Catholic. Coming in to serve for the Eagles will be number 14, Karina Novak. Score is tied at 1-1. Tassone with the pass up to Pluskina. Valentic with a tip. And 4 hits called against Peters Township. That'll be a point for Oakland Catholic. They take the lead 2-1 in this first set. Novak still serving for the Eagles. Pass by Pearson off her arms, and that'll be a point for the Eagles. Oakland Catholic leads 3-1. Out of rotation called against Peters Township. That'll be another point for Oakland, so they are in the lead 4-1 in this first set. Pearson with the pass up. Pluskina is going to send it outside. And Kyle Keene with the ball hit over to the net, to the other side. And Elizabeth Ford for Oakland Catholic has a kill from the outside. They take the lead 5-1. Peters looking for a side out right here. Short ball over. Valentic passes the ball up, and it hits the ceiling. Goes to the other side. The rules of volleyball state that that's a point for the other team. Had it come back on Peters Township's side, they could still play it. But since it went over, it'll be a point for Oakland Catholic. Pearson with a pass up. She has a back row attack, but that's hit out of bounds. Point for Oakland Catholic, and they have a 7-1 lead. Service error into the net by Novak, and that'll be a point inside out for Peters. Coming in for Haley Pearson to serve will be Lauren Luppy for the Indians. Peters trails 2-7 in this first set. Luppy with the serve. Ford with the pass. That ball's touched. And it'll be a point inside out for Oakland Catholic. The score is Oakland Catholic 8, Peters Township 2. Dropping back to serve. Sam Sproul with the serve. Valentic with the kill from the middle, and that's a point inside out. Great pass by Lauren Luppy in the back row. That sends the side out over to Peters and sends Valentic back to serve for the Indians. The officials over at the table checking something out, probably looking at some lineups. She says everything's okay. We're ready to get started again. Valentic with a jump serve to Taylor Signa for the pass. Great block in the middle by Jakovic. And a lift is called on Oakland Catholic. That'll be a point for Peters Township. Peters trails 4-8 in the first set. Valentic still serving for the Indians. Valentic with a jump serve. That's passed up. Ford with a cross-court shot. And Abby Willett with the kill cross-court for the Indians. Peters fighting their way back. It's 5-8. They trail by 3. Valentic still back to serve. Valentic with the dig in the back row. But Ford still gets that kill for Oakland Catholic. They jump ahead 9-5. Rachel Sweeney will be back to serve for the Eagles. A pass by Tassone, help out by Kyle Keene. And that'll be a point for Oakland Catholic. Tassone again for the pass. And that's the tight ball to the net. And Catherine Jesser goes up with the kill. Point for Oakland Catholic. The Eagles still in the lead, 11-5 in this first set. Serving again to Tassone. Pluskina sets up Jakovic, and they call her for 4 hits, basically saying that the ball did not go over the net as she attacked the ball. It came back on the Peters side. So 4 hits called against Peters Township. They trail 5-12 in this first set. Tassone with the pass, Pluskina with the setup, Jakovic with the tip to the middle. Oakland trying to recover. They send a free ball back over. Leppy with the pass up. And again to Jakovic, and she gets a kill towards the setter's position. That'll be a point inside out for the Indians. Coming into the game for Peters Township will be number 10, Erin Herpy, to serve and set, and number 24, Bella Taylor, who will play opposite hitter. Herpy serves to the 1 position. Elizabeth Ford with a pass up. Herpy going to downball that ball over. A roll shot by Oakland Catholic. Elizabeth Ford sends it right over the block, and that'll be a kill for her and a point for the Eagles. Ford will be back to serve for Oakland Catholic. Service is long, point inside out for the Indians. Coming back into the game will be Haley Pearson, and serving for the Indians will be Abby Willett. The Indians trail 7-13 in this first set. Willett with a jump serve. That's a bit too long, and that'll be a point inside out for Oakland Catholic. Dropping back to serve will be the libero, Taylor Signa. She serves Pearson. Herpy sets up Bella Taylor. She tips the ball over. Signa is able to get it. Set to the outside. Cross-court shot. Herpy's going to set outside to Haley Pearson. She's blocked at the net, and that'll be a point for Oakland Catholic. Pearson again with the pass. Bella Taylor helps it out. Herpy's going to send a free ball over for Peters. Signa passes that ball up. And an attack by Sproul goes into the net, and that'll be a point inside out Peters. Back to serve will be Madison Tassone. Tassone with the jump serve. Ball is set back. Cross-court shot, great ball up by Willett. Set to the outside, and Pearson gets the kill down the line. That's a point for the Indians. Peters Township now at 9 points. Oakland Catholic at 15. Tassone again with the jump serve. Signa with the pass. Tight ball to the net. That ball's hit out of bounds by Oakland Catholic. Point for Peters Township. Great block by Lauren Valentic that sent that ball back over to Oakland Catholic, forcing them to scramble. That ball went out of bounds. So Tassone will go back again to jump serve. Middle ball up by Herpy. That was a great pass there. Tassone sets it up, and somebody's got to go for it. Willett jumps in at the last minute. Free ball sent over. Herpy grabs it up. Tassone there to help out. Bella Taylor's going to attack. She sends her right over the block. What a great shot by Bella Taylor for a kill. And that's a point for Peters Township. Peters has 11. Oakland Catholic at 15 in this first set. Tassone with the jump serve. Ball set back again. Cross-court shot. Herpy gets it. Pearson tries to grab it, and the ball hits the floor. That'll be a point inside out for Oakland Catholic. Coming in to serve for Oakland Catholic will be number 8, Naomi Jesenowski. Willett with a pass up. Herpy sends it to Valentic a little bit high. They can't connect. That's a point for Oakland Catholic. Pass up again by Willett. Herpy trying again for Valentic. And again, not connecting. So Oakland takes another point from the Indians. Willett with the pass. Valentic coming in for the one attack. That ball's passed up by Oakland Catholic. Backcourt attack, and that ball's in, finding the back line. Point for Oakland Catholic. That was Elizabeth Ford from the backcourt. Peters looking for a critical side out here, trying to utilize Lauren Valentic in the middle. Pearson with the pass, but that ball goes out. That'll be a point for Oakland Catholic. Jump serve again to Pearson. Herpy gets it over to Pearson. She sends a free ball over the net. That set goes outside. And it's a cross-court kill by Ava Barkich. Scores Oakland Catholic 21, Peters Township 11 in this first set. Jump serve, Willett grabs that ball, and Valentic trying to set it up. They're going to call Peters Township with 4 hits on the play. They're saying on that play the blockers for Oakland did not touch the ball, bringing it back to Peters Township on their side of the net. Jump serve, and that's an ace. Ace for number 15, Isabella Stellatano. Or correction, ace for Naomi Jesenowski. The score's 23-11. The Eagles are leading in this first set. Service error by Jesenowski. That'll be a point inside out for the Indians. Back in for Peters Township will be Kyle Keene, number 21, and Emmy Plaskina, number 8. Plaskina will serve. Jump serve by Plaskina. Ball set outside. And that's a kill by Ella Cucaro. Point inside out for the Eagles. They will serve for the first set. It's 24-12. Making some adjustments to serve receive on Peters Township. They're going to serve, they serve Kyle Keene. Peters couldn't handle that ball, so it'll be a point for the Eagles, and Oakland Catholic takes the first set 25-12. We are back for the start of the second set here at Peters Township High School. Taking a look at the lineup for Peters: Kyle Keene, Lauren Valentic, Haley Pearson, Emmy Ploskina, Abby Willett, Madison Tassone are in for Peters Township. Coming out for Oakland Catholic will be number 24, Ava Barkich. Number 32, Andalucia Riley. Number 15, Isabella Stellatano. Number 34, Taylor Signa playing the libero. Number 8, Naomi Jezanowski. Number 27, Catherine Jeserk. So Peters Township will start serving in this second set. Ploskina will be back to serve. Jump serve by Ploskina, and the ball's called out. Point for the Eagles. Back to serve will be number 24, Ava Barkich. And also in for Oakland Catholic, number 30, Elizabeth Ford, who had some impressive kills in that first set. Pass up by Willett, and Valentic with the kill from the middle. Point, Peters Township. Great ball by Lauren Valentic, who is a senior. 6'2", heading to the University of Buffalo to play volleyball after her career at Peters Township. Serving now for Peters will be number 4, Izzy Myers. Myers with a jump serve. Ball's passed up. Jeserk with the attack, but that is stuff blocked by Lauren Valentic and Kyle Keene. What a great double block by those two. Point for Peters Township. Myers back to serve. Peters leads 2-1 in this second set. Sets back to Rachel Sweeney. She tips the ball over. Madison Tassone to help out. Willa with an attack, and she gets a kill cross court along the net. Point, Peters Township. Peters leads 3-1. Myers back with her jump serve. She's serving Novak in the backcourt. Ball set outside to Ford. And again, another stuff block by Valentic and Keene. That's the second one this set. Peters now at 4. Oakland Catholic at 1. Myers back to serve. Again, they're serving to Novak. Ball is set to Jeserk in the middle. Great pass by Izzy Myers to save that ball in the back. Jeserk again with the attack. The ball's out of bounds, and that's a point for Peters. 5-1. Peters leads in this second set. Myers back to serve. Again, she sets or serves to Novak. That's a miss hit by Sweeney. Point, Peters Township. Peters leads 6-1 in the second set. Myers doing a great job with the jump serve. Again, she's back serving at Novak. Ball set out of bounds to Ford. She's going to send a free ball over. Tassone comes in to help. Ploskina finding Valentic, and that ball is way out of bounds off the arms of Oakland Catholic. Killed by Valentic, and that's a point for Peters. Peters is out dominating in this second set. 7-1 is the score right now. Myers still serving. Jump serve again. Signa steps in to try and help out. Jeserk with an attack, and that ball is hit out of bounds. Point for Peters Township. And Oakland's making a substitution. They're sending in Sam Sproul for Catherine Jeserk in the front row. Izzy Myers still back there with a great jump serve. Novak passes the ball. Sproul sets it Over to the server's position. She gets a kill off the play. That's a point inside out for Oakland Catholic. They trail 8-2 in this second set. Sproul back to serve with a jump serve, and Valentic with an attempt. The ball's hit a little bit long. Point for Oakland Catholic. And again, Valentic, a force for Peters Township at 6'2", middle hitter. Myers with the pass. She sends it over. Tipped by Oakland Catholic to Sohn with a great play. Keene sends the ball over on a free ball. Set outside to Ford. Ford goes cross court, and she gets a kill. Point for Oakland. They trail 4-8. Peters Township still has that lead in this second set. Sproul back to serve for the Eagles. Jump serve. Myers with a great pass up. Plaskina sending it to Kyle Keene. She sends it cross court. Ford with a tip. She gets a kill. Eagles are crawling back. It's 5-8. They're trailing by 3. Peters is looking for a side out right now. Change the momentum of the game. Jump serve by Sproul. Ball's called out. That's a great side out for Peters. Valentic will be back to serve for the Indians. She sends the ball to Novak, who passes up. And a great block by Willett and Jakovic in the front court. Free ball coming over. Valentic to help out. Kyle Keene going up. She sends it cross court. Taylor Signa to help out there. Sweeney goes cross court with her attack. Valentic again helping out Willett with a down ball. Ball hit long. Point for the point for the Eagles. Oakland Catholic at 6, Peters Township at 9. But Oakland Catholic has the serve right now. Sweeney is back to serve. Pass by Willett. Plaskina sent it to Jakovic, and the ball rolls over the net. Taylor Signa sending it to the outside. Ford with a roll shot. Great ball by Willett. She's right there. Kyle Keene with the down ball cross court. Signa trying to back set. Izzy Myers with the ball up. Willett goes with an attack on the outside. She hits it a little bit long. Point for the Eagles. Oakland Catholic has 7. Peters Township at 9. Myers with a great pass. Jakovic with a nice hit from the middle. Ford goes on the attack from the outside, and Jakovic sends the ball over. Signa sending that ball to Kukaro. She sends it cross court for a kill. Point for the Eagles. Sweeney with the serve. Myers with the pass. Tight ball to the net. And Andalucia Riley with that block over for the Eagles. The score's tied at 9. Myers with the pass. That's an ace for Sweeney. And this will be the first lead of the game for Oakland Catholic as they take a 10-9 lead. Some adjustments being made on Peters Township. They're going to pull Kyle Keene back to pass with Abby Willett and Madison Tassone. Net ball just hits the net and goes over on the other side for a service ace for Sweeney. Oakland Catholic 11, Peters 9. Tassone with the pass. Ploskina looking for Djokovic. The ball's a little bit low. She hits it in the net, and that's a point for the Eagles. Keene with a great pass up to Ploskina. And Keene with an attack from the right side. Signa gets that ball up. And Cuccaro hits the ball into the net, and it rolls right onto the other side for a point for the Eagles. Short service. Madison Tassone reads it really well. Djokovic coming in. She's blocked, but Peters recovers. Willett sends it cross court. Ford going up with the attack, and that ball's hit long. Point for Peters Township. Peters at 10, Eagles at 13. Substitutions in for Peters. Erin Herpy coming in to serve. Bella Taylor coming in to play the right side position. Herpy will serve from the backcourt. That's a service error for Erin Herpy, so it's a point for the Eagles. Oakland Catholic leads 14-10. Coming in to serve will be number 15, Isabella Stellitano. Tassone with the pass up. Herpy back to Willett. Willett cross court with a great shot. Eagles looking to recover. Signa sends that ball over. Djokovic with the kill from the middle. Point for Peters Township. Pearson comes back in the game. Willett goes back to serve. Peters trails 11-14 in the second set. Signa with the pass. She sends it middle. There's a tip over and a kill for the Eagles. Side out for Oakland Catholic. Taylor Signa back to serve. Service long for Oakland Catholic, so Peters will take over. Madison Tassone will be back to serve for the Indians. Back in for Peters also is Lauren Valentic in the front row. Tassone with the jump serve. Middle attack by Sproul off the block. That's a kill for her. Point for the Eagles. Coming in for Oakland Catholic is number 8, Naomi Jesenowski. She will drop back to serve. The hitters for Peters are Pearson, Valentic, and Taylor. Jump serve there. Pearson with the pass, and she will also have the attack. It'll be a point for Oakland Catholic. Jesenowski back to serve. Pass by Willett. Oh, right to Lauren Valentic, who squeezed that ball right over. Great pass by Willett again, sending the ball out to Pearson. Sends it a little bit long. It'll be a point for Oakland Catholic. Willett with the pass. Herpy gets it. Pearson sends the free ball over. Signa with the pass up. It's tight, and Valentic with the block over. Herpy goes back to Bella Taylor. She goes cross court. Tight ball to the net. Somebody was in the net on that one. Willett sends that ball from the backcourt. Sweeney with an attack off the block. Herpy recovers. Pearson with an attack and kill from the outside. She finds that middle back position wide open, so that'll be a point. Peters Township. Substitutions in for Peters. Kyle Keene coming back in for the front row. Emmy Plaskina coming back in to serve in the back row and be the setter. Plaskina back with her jump serve. Tip by Oakland Catholic. Peters can't recover. It's a point for the Eagles. Elizabeth Ford back in for Oakland Catholic as an outside hitter. Barkich back to serve for the Eagles. Service error by Oakland Catholic. Point inside out for Peters Township. Back in to serve will be Izzy Myers for the Indians. She had a great run earlier this set. Myers back with her jump serve. Signa passes that ball up. It's sent outside to Ford. She has a tip again. Willett's right there this time. Tassone with the down ball. Attack on the middle. They send it back towards the server's position, and Oakland Catholic gets the point. 20-14, the Eagles lead in this second set. Sproul is back to serve for the Eagles. Tassone with a great pass up. Plaskina sends it to Valentic, and she gets the kill out of the middle. Point, Peters. Jakovic back in. Valentic will go back to serve. Great jump serve by Lauren Valentic. That'll be a service ace for Peters Township. Lauren Valentic with the service ace. It's 16-20. Peters trails by 4 in this second set. Another great jump serve by Valentic. A tip over by Andalucia Riley for Oakland Catholic, and they get a kill on that play. Sweeney goes back to serve. Willett, Myers, and Tassone are the passers for Peters. Myers with the pass up. Jakovic with the kill from the middle. Point, Peters Township. Substitutions in. Herpy back in, as well as Bella Taylor. The score is 17, Peters Township 21, Oakland Catholic. Peters trails by 4. Herpy back to serve. She serves to Signa. Big block by Willett in the front. Point, Peters Township. Peters has 18. Oakland Catholic 21. Herpy back to serve. Signa with the pass. She sends a ball to Ford. Ford tries to find that corner, and she does. Kill for Ford and point for Oakland Catholic. Back into serve will be number 15, Isabella Celentano. Passing for Peters, Abby Willett, Madison Tassone, Izzy Myers. Pass up by Tassone. Herpy looking for Jakovic. She finds the middle of the court with the roll shot. Point, Peters Township. Peters crawling back, 19-22. They trail by 3. Willett will go back to serve. Coming back in the front row will be Haley Pearson, number 12. Willett with the service ace off the arms of Isabella Stellitano. Point Peters Township. Peters now at 20, Oakland at 22. Willett with a strong serve again. They send that ball to the right side for Cucaro to hit, and she sends it out of bounds. Point Peters Township. Peters now at 21, Oakland at 22. And Oakland Catholic head coach Emily Reeser calls a timeout so that they can regroup. Peters really doing a great job in this set, handling their serves, picking different passers for the ball, and really creating a strong block in the front row. Peters needs to keep the momentum now. They have the serve. They're only down by 1 in this second set. Oakland coming out of their timeout first. Peters ready to go. Willett will go back to serve for Peters Township. Your front row for Peters is Haley Pearson, Jocelyn Jakovic, and Bella Taylor. Willett's serve is a little bit long. Point for Oakland Catholic. They are at 23 points. Peters Township at 21. Back to serve will be the libero, Taylor Signa. Willett to Sohn and Pearson passing for Peters. And the ball hits the net and rolls over. We've seen that a number of times already from Oakland Catholic today, and that'll be a service ace for Signa and a point for the Eagles. Signa serves to Pearson. Herpy passes it up to Pearson. She's blocked, but Peters recovers. Bella Taylor trying to recover that ball. And a point goes to Oakland Catholic. They take the second set 25-21. Okay, we're back for the third set between Peters Township Indians and the Oakland Catholic Eagles. Oakland Catholic has a 2-0 lead right now over the Indians. Taking a look at the lineup for the Indians. No changes to the lineup. And looking at Oakland Catholic, they brought back in number 27, Catherine Jeserk, as a middle hitter in the front row for this set. The officials checking the lineups for each side, sending the libero in once they've checked the lineup. And we're just about ready to start here in this third set. So the second official has given the signal to the main official that we're ready to go. Dropping back to serve for Oakland Catholic will be number 8, Naomi Jesenowski. Willett with the pass up to Sohn, recovers it off of the basketball scoreboard, and a tip by Jeserk for a kill by Oakland Catholic. Oakland's really taken advantage of tips and rolls to the middle of the court, or tips and rolls right over the block, light hits on the ball, really keeping Peters Township on their toes trying to get those short balls. Willett with the pass up, and Valentic with an attack. She gets a kill in the middle, and that'll send a point back to Peters Township, where they're now tied 1-1 in this third set. Herpy will come out, and Haley Pearson comes back in for the Indians. Plaskina back to serve. Great jump serve by her down the line. And the ball set too tight at the net for Oakland Catholic to recover. Point Peters Township. Right there on the block was Valentic as well as Pearson. It looks like in this set right now they're going to send Haley Pearson to the right side. They're sending Kyle Keene to the outside as a hitter, so a little change up for Peters Township in that regard. Ball hit long by Peters Township. It's a point for Oakland Catholic. So back to serve will be Karina Novak for them. Pass up by Kyle Keene. Ball sent to the outside and Tassone with a great down ball. Signa gets that ball up. Pluskina with a great dig. Pearson with the ball down the line. Signa again right there on defense. And Sweeney finds a hole in the block. She gets a kill from the right side, and that's a point for Oakland Catholic. So on Oakland Catholic, serving will be Karina Novak. And a big block by Jeserk in the front court against Valentic, and that'll be a point for Oakland. Novak back to serve. Tassone with a great pass. Valentic up with the kill, and that's off the hands of Jeserk. That'll be a point and kill for Peters Township. Peters trails 3-4. Coming in to serve will be Lauren Luppy for the Indians. Your front row is Pearson, Willett, and Valentic. Luppy with a jump serve. Line shot by Sweeney is long. And so Peters Township takes another point and ties this set up 4-4. Luppy with the jump serve. Signa with the pass, sends it out to Ford. She rolls, shots to the middle, but Willett's right there. Pearson with an attack. And Pearson with a block on the play. That's a point for Peters Township. Peters now leading 5-4. Jesenowski setting for Oakland Catholic. Luppy with a jump serve. Signa with the pass up. Ford cross court, but Tassone is right there for the ball. Jeserk with the attack. She hits the net. Point for Peters Township. Peters leads now 6-4 in the third set. Luppy back to serve. Jump serve by her. Ball's out of bounds. Point for Oakland Catholic. Going back to serve will be Signa for the Eagles. The score is 5 for Oakland Catholic, 6 for Peters Township. Peters has that 1-point lead. Willett, Tassone, and Luppy are your passers. And that's a service error for the Eagles. Valentic will drop back to serve for Peters Township. Jakovic back in the front court. Jakovic with the block. They send the ball back to Sweeney. She tips the ball. Pluskina sends it outside. Willett with an attack. Coming in with the roll shot is Ford, and she gets the kill along the net. Point for the Eagles. They trail 6-7. Sweeney will go back to serve for Oakland Catholic. Cross court to Tassone. She has a great pass up. Good recovery by Pluskina, and Jakovic sends the ball over. Another tip by Oakland Catholic, and Pluskina sends that ball to the deep corner. Oakland recovers, and Ford finds that back corner for Peters Township. The score is tied at 7. Sweeney back to serve. Luppy with the pass up. Nobody there to help her, and it is a point for Oakland Catholic. Willett with the pass. Plaskina sends it back to her, and Willett finds the middle of the court. Great ball by Willett. Middle of the court, wide open for Oakland Catholic, and she has that easy roll shot there for a kill. Coming back in for Peters Township will be Bella Taylor, and serving will be Erin Herpy. Herpy goes cross court to Ford. They're going to set Ford up again. Great block by Willett and Jakovic on the right side. That's a point Peters. Peters taking the lead 9-8. Herpy still serving. And Herpy sends it into the net. Point inside out for Oakland Catholic. Tied up at 9 here. And that's a service ace by Oakland Catholic. Point for the Eagles. Ford back to serve. Miscommunication between Lumpy and Toussaint, and that's another service ace. Point for the Eagles. Out of rotation, they're going to call the setter probably substitution in for Peters Township. Kyle Keene coming in for Lauren Lumpy in the back row. Peters was called for an out of rotation. Madison Toussaint had that pass, a little mishandle on her end, and it'll be a point for Oakland Catholic. Oakland leads 13-9 in the third set. Willett with the recovery. Bella Taylor sends a free ball over. Off of the blocker's hands, and Bella Taylor sends back over a free ball. Cross-court shot by Barkich for Oakland Catholic for a kill. Point for the Eagles, 14-9 they lead. And looking at Peters Township, they are really watching the setters leaving from their position. If you leave before the ball is contacted, they can call you for an out of rotation depending on where you are. Willett hits that ball long. Point for the Eagles. And a timeout's called by Peters Township. So Peters in need of a side out here. It's 15-9. They trail by 6 in this third set. Easy pass and set up and an attack. We'll bring the ball back over to Peters Township side. Looking at the Eagles, they have been really attacking the middle of the court for Peters. It's a place that's wide open on their side as well, so Peters can roll shot, tip to the middle of the court. The Eagles are playing a perimeter defense, which means that their defense is on the outskirts of the court, closer to the outer lines, leaving the middle of the court open. So that's an open shot for Peters right now. That's an area, again, that the Eagles have attacked on Peters, making Peters really stay on their toes on defense, sometimes taking their primary hitters out of the play. So Peters back from their timeout. Passers in the back row are Willett, Toussaint, and Keene. Your hitters are Taylor, Jakovic, and Willett. Peters looking for a critical timeout. Again, the score is 15 for Oakland Catholic and 9 for Peters Township. And the official stopping the match right now because he wants the chairs for Oakland Catholic, where they are filming, out of the way a little bit more. Ford up with a serve. That's a service ace on Peters Township. Point for the Eagles. Service ace again down the line. Right now they're really picking on that line shot. Point for the Eagles. They lead 17-9 in this third set. Pass by Tassone. Herpy sends it back to Willett. Ball hit a little bit long, out of bounds. Point for the Eagles. Keene with the pass up, tight to the net, but Herpy recovers. They're saying that the ball is out of bounds and outside of the play for Peters to recover that ball. They give the ball to the Eagles, who lead 19-9. Keene with a great pass up. Jakovic tips the ball. And Oakland's going to send a free ball over. Keene sends it up. Herpy to the outside, and then Willett with a cross-court shot. Tipped by Oakland Catholic. Herpy sends it backcourt to Keene. She has a down ball, but that ball's hit a little bit long. Point for Oakland Catholic. Touch on the play. That'll be a service ace for Ford and a point for the Eagles. Oakland Catholic leads 21-9 in this third set. Keene gets the ball up, but Herpy needs a little bit of help on the play. Point for the Eagles. They lead 22-9. And another service ace. They serve the ball right between two passers. So miscommunication between Keene and Tassone. Service ace for the Eagles. They lead 23-9. Ford with a jump serve. Tassone with a great pass up. Herpy sends it out to Bella Taylor. She's going to stand and down ball it. Cross-court shot by Barkich. And that's a point for the Eagles. So Oakland Catholic is 1 point away from taking this match. They lead 24-9 in this third set. Oakland won the first two games. It's a best 3 out of 5 is what a team has to win in order to take the match. Keene with the pass up. The ball's set out to Bella Taylor. She sends it cross court. Barkich with an attack. Willett recovers that ball. Herpy sends it back to Bella Taylor again. She goes cross court. Free ball coming over by Oakland Catholic. Herpy sends it back to Kyle Keene for a down ball. A tip on the play. Tassone tries to recover it. Herpy and Taylor go after it, and the ball hits the floor. Peters loses his third set 25-9. Oakland takes them in 3. Thank you for joining us this evening for this great match between Peters Township and Oakland Catholic. Again, Peters loses 3-0. Join us next time on the Peters Township Network.